How you doing, friends, family, and YouTubers? This is Rob in the garden, and I'm with you in the garden right now. And I thought I'd share this valuable information. I know everybody's going through it right now. Everybody's going through a tough time, and that don't exclude me, because I'm definitely on a tight budget. So I thought I'd share this little simple hack with ya. And not everybody can do it, but I wanted to share that out of all these buckets, I only paid for that one right there in the middle. Yes, I only paid for that one. If you go to this store right here, they're gonna charge like $7 for a bucket, and then for a lid they're gonna charge you a whole $3. So let's just say that's $10. So for each bucket and lid, you're gonna be paying, suppose I paid for all these buckets right here, you're gonna be paying 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's $100 worth of bucket, and that's $100 that you're gonna be in the hole. And man, it's not worth paying $100 for the buckets, but you do need buckets, and there's ways you can get them. Me, I travel a lot to work, so on the side of the road you can actually find these buckets, and that's what I do. Like I told you, the only bucket I paid for is the one right there, and that's the one that look, the newest. But all the other ones, all the orange ones right here is in fairly, like in fair conditions, but I got these on the side of the roads for the free 99. And not everybody's gonna like stop on the side of the road just to pick up a bucket, because everybody's not built like that. But when you need these buckets, you need to put some stuff, you need to store some food, you need to put some water in it, or just like an all-purpose container. Yeah, a few of y'all are gonna be like, yeah, it's worth it, because we ain't putting out no $10. So like I have in one of these buckets, this what I use. So I use it for, and that's what I'm planning on doing. See, I bought me sack of rice, and I'm planning on trying to see if I can fit a second sack in there, and I just stuff it in there. And then I'm planning on putting some more stuff on there. Like I'm planning on putting some more stuff in here, and then lid it, and then put it away on the shelf. I'm working on my garage right now, so that way I can have space, so I can store stuff like in an orderly fashion. So that way, if I have rice, I know where they at. If I have beans, I know where it's at. I have flowers, I know where it's at. Pasta, different stuff, spices, and sugar, and other condiments. So right now I'm planning on storing on some food, because I don't know, I hear things are coming down the pipeline, so I definitely want to get ready for whatever's coming. And like I said, it's gonna be my personal store. If I don't want to make it out the house and go down the street and go get something at the store, I can always just walk into the garage and pick out whatever I need for the moment, and then I can go ahead and get it replaced when I have the chance to make it to the store. And like I said, I got 2 more buckets, Home Depot buckets, that's actually inside, but they're occupied right now. So I have my uniform clothing is being soaked, so those are the 2 buckets I couldn't come out with. But like I said, if you're paying $10 for each of these buckets, you're already $100 in the hole. So like I said, not everybody is gonna just pull over on the side of the freeway, on the side of the road, because you'll find these left and right. And just because of the fact that I mentioned it, people will start like looking to see, hey, if it is actually true. And you'll see them left and right. But half of the time, some of them are busted up and they got a big hole in it. And the other half of the time, they're perfectly good. So that's why I ended up with about like 9 buckets right there. So that means the other 9 buckets that I found on the side of the road was busted up, and I couldn't do nothing with them, so I left them there. So now the most biggest one that I really wanted to share with is these right here. And everybody's making a big deal about, okay, storing food in a food grade bucket. So what I did was went to a Bravo. That's a Bravo. Like I'm down here in South Florida, zone 10A, and right now it's what 68 degrees, and I'm loving this weather. This is coldest it's gonna get in Florida, but you'll still see people walking around with their boots and minks jacket and minks shirts, and I mean it's reminding me of T-Pain's song. With the boots and the fur. You know the rest of the song. I'm not no singer, but I went to the nearest like Bravo right down the street from my house. Or you can actually go to a Presidente, and I make a trip over there like every Monday. And I say, hey, do you got a couple of buckets that y'all can give me? Come to find out, they did have buckets, and what was in these buckets? I can tell you that they're already food grade. It's a food grade bucket because it actually had. It's weird because I don't even eat pork like that. Courage food, raw cured pork tail, and brine. So when they gave them to me, the worst it can be is like, okay, yeah, they're dirty. They smell like brine, shrimp, and pork. And I took my time. As soon as I got them, I washed it out, cleaned it out. Once I cleaned it out, soap it, bleached it out, and let it sat in the sun for a couple of days. And now I got rid of the smell, and it's extra clean, and now it's ready to be stored. And I actually got a couple of tops, and that was like these 2 stacks of buckets I got just in 2 trips. I could have got more buckets today, but I went to go get the tops because each trip I was able to get probably only like 1 top. Like one trip I had got a stack of buckets, and then they gave me only 1 red top that was available. So then the second trip, I got me this stack of bucket, but they only gave me another red top, which was the only top that they had that was available. So what I did this morning, I didn't even went for buckets. I went there and I asked them, hey, do you have any more tops? And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there in that stack right there, there's 5 tops, and those are dirty. The red ones I had already got cleaned out, so they're ready to be used, so I can cover these buckets. So like I said, go to a Bravo supermarket and you can get food grade buckets for free. And I know some of y'all guys don't eat pork, y'all don't eat pork products, and that's fine. But if y'all okay with it, I can clean it out real good, let it sit in bleach for a couple of days, clean it out, let it sit in the sun, and it'll be perfectly good to be used as brand new. And then plus the stuff and the items that you're gonna put in there could be put in bags, so that way those items don't have to be in contact with the buckets, and you'll have free buckets that you can use and you can save for storage for food. So let's get our preps up. I'm more into storing items and like using these for water, but since I keep up with news, and I'm like, I have a family, and I just don't want to be caught with my pants down. So definitely, I want to just say, hey, just in case. I don't like to be wrong, but just in case. So yeah, go to the nearest Presidente supermarket. If there's not a Presidente supermarket around y'all, go to the nearest Bravo market and ask them, do they have any empty buckets? I've been doing this. I only just did 2 trips. I'm planning on doing another trip next week, Monday, and trying to get some more tops and some more buckets. So I don't want to have too much buckets because then I don't have no place to put them. But then when I do start stocking up on more things, because the things that I do have stocked up, there's stocked up in Milk Crate, which you'll be able to see, I'll show you really soon, as soon as I start reorganizing the garage, because I do need to reorganize the garage. I ordered some shelvings from Vivor, and that's a whole situation right there. I ordered 2. I built one. It was supposed to be so-called heavy duty, nowhere near that. So I returned one. So I'm gonna make a video on that situation. But right now I'm just showing you how to get some free buckets. I mean, I could even give Publix a try. Just give it a try. The worst they can say is no. So this is Rob in the Garden, and I'm out.